Thanks for staying tuned. Let's do some relationship talks. This morning, the topic is tackling the menace of emotional and physical abuse in a relationship. Interesting, right? I have here with me John K. Azanu. He says his friends call him Long John. He is an actor and entertainment pundit. And then, of course, I have here with me Adachi Brownson. He is a youth advocate and author, founder of Global Impact Initiative. I'm going to be talking to them, but you can share your thoughts with us by calling 0302-908-607. If you've ever been abused, kindly share your thoughts with us. I'm taking the numbers again, 0302-908-607. And then, of course, you can send in your WhatsApp messages on 050-2347-074. Let me take that one again. It's 050-2347-074. Good morning to you, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good to have you here.
Thank you for having us too.
Right. I hope you're doing well.
Sure. By the grace, we've been sheltered.
No doubt your friends call you Long John. I see. Now, are you guys aware that when we ask for money and you don't give us, it's emotional abuse?
Really? Yeah, it depends. There are levels to that. Yeah. Yeah. It may be emotional abuse.
It's good you've accepted it. It is not, it may be. It is.
It depends on it depends on the
when
situations.
we ask our men for money, when we ask you guys for money and you don't give us, you give excuses. It is emotional.
No, if they have and decide not to give.
If you have,
if you don't have,
it's
an abuse.
Of course. Let's talk about abuse this morning.
Okay.
There's a whole lot of explanations out there, but I'd like to hear from you as well what abuse is. Let me start with you, John.
Oh, okay. So it depends on the type of abuse you want to talk about, either physical, emotional, sexual, or even neglect. It's also an abuse.
We will explain that.
Yeah.
But I want us to explain abuse itself.
The word itself or the abuse itself.
The word itself.
Yeah. So it is when somebody feels pain,
right,
feels undermined, feels neglected. When there is pain attached to something, that it is an abuse. It's something goes against your will, against your desire, then it is getting to abuse.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
great. So I think anything that poses state of discomfort is an abuse by anyone or whatsoever it is.
It could be your sister,
yes,
your
it
brother,
could be
your family,
even your parents.
Yeah.
And then you were talking about if you ask money and it's not given. We have economical abuse. And it's even defined under the Domestic Violence Act 2007, Act 732.
I see.
Yes, there is something like economical abuse. So abuse is anything that... The sexual abuse.
I see. So let's talk about the forms of abuse. What are some of the types?
So I think we have physical abuse, we have emotional abuse, we have sexual abuse, and we have economical abuse as well. Neglect, as he mentioned earlier on, is also an abuse. So we have various forms of abuses, sorry.
Right. So what would prompt someone, probably let's say let's narrow it down to relationships, because I believe that is where it happens the most. What will prompt someone or push someone to abuse people in relationships?
Okay, so let me come in here. There are several complex dynamics to this, okay?
Right.
Now, people abuse people intentionally or deliberately, and sometimes unconsciously. They don't know they are actually abusers. Okay, people abuse people without even knowing they are abusing them, especially the emotional abuses. Now, and this may stem from, one, certain beliefs about hierarchy and domination, especially in relationships, where the men have certain beliefs that they need to dominate, they need to be leaders.
Of the world.
Yeah.
In Ghana, in Africa. Right.
You know, so in our cultural system, they feel like I should be the head. And then they want to wield so much power. You get it? And then that may lead to various forms of abuse.
Right.
Also, it may stem from what we call childhood trauma. Maybe they suffered some traumas which is actually a complex disturbing them now. And then they would actually want to meet out this, they want to react in a way to show that, okay, this is not who I am. I want to prove myself in a way. And that may also lead to abuse of any form.
I see.
Yeah.
Johnny, would you want to come in?
Yeah, so like I was saying, it is said that what you forgive, you are released from, and what you hate, you become.
Yeah.
There are people who have experienced some form of abuses. They
Right
are
from the beginning,
from
from
even childhood. And when I was doing research, you know that it affects even the brain. So if you're not able to release yourself from that, you're not able to walk or forgive yourself and move away from that, you intend to, in the future, later years of your life, met it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that it depends on the individual and how the person was treated, has been treated, then he reflects.
So we get it right from the beginning.
Yeah.
Does temperament play a role?
A lot.
Let's
It
talk
plays
about that.
a lot of roles. I think most of the times, people who are victims of abuse
Right.
also play a role in their own abuse. Sometimes I tend to say, you are actually with someone who you are not very compatible with, or you are with someone you don't know them very well. So you tend to push them beyond their limit. Now, just as in chemistry we have elastic limit of chemicals, we have elastic limit when it comes to humanity. So when you push people beyond the elastic limit, yes, limit. So when you push people beyond the elastic limit, they become plastics and they bounce back. Are you getting it? And people may not be able to hold themselves. The level of emotional intelligence differ. You get it? So if you don't know how to actually live with such people, they may react in a certain way that may constitute abuse or whatever it is.
I see.
So it plays a lot.